Okay, so how does your evidence support your reason? How is it that the evidence backs up your reason, right? Okay, check it out. That is essentially this section, right? Where you're writing, all right, how does this actual evidence support my overall reason? It's so important that you include that, okay? Your essay is not done until you tell me the way this makes sense, until you connect the evidence to what you're arguing. It's so important. Okay, then it's sort of like restating how that reason connects to your overall thesis of raising the minimum wage. This is like a summary sentence. You're sort of pulling everything back together from this paragraph. And then this is your sort of summary outro. This really shouldn't say summary. This should say summary slash outro. Here you're explaining the main idea that supports your thesis, and then tell me something bad or good that would happen if we don't do what you're saying. So this is where you're going to like think a little broader. This is where like more of your own creativity as a writer and as a thinker should go, okay? A lot of this other stuff up here, this is like almost like painting by numbers. This is like really straightforward, just like, hey, okay, just run up the B gap, right? Just like boom, that you know exactly where you're supposed to go. This here is like the open field, right? This is where like there's more creativity that you can start to explore about the way you feel about this particular topic, okay? Then what you're going to notice is when you answer these, so like let's say I was doing this was like, this supports my overall argument in that, like that, like once you finish writing that, you'll notice once you take away all these things, all these little questions, what you're left with is a body paragraph. Okay, that's why we call these scaffolds, is they are like literally like ways for you to get in and do work on the essay, and then you remove them away, and you got yourself a building, or in this case, because we're not building a building, we're writing an essay, you got yourself a body paragraph. So these things really help with students writing body paragraphs. In case you struggle, or maybe you're on your third argument, which is not your strongest argument, you're like, ooh, I need a little refresher. This is something that can possibly help. Let me strongly suggest that you use these body paragraph scaffolds as well as this outline. That's going to make a huge, huge difference on your essay quality. Okay, I will speak to you on Tuesday, and I hope this goes well. So just to go over again, the second link is going to have this outline stuff, sort of things to help you write the essay. And then this first link is actually going to have the materials that you have to use. Remember, no less than 5 different sources. If I see 4 sources, I'm just sending it back. I'm not even going to read it. I'm going to stop reading it. I'm just going to say, no, put in another source. 5 sources. Got to include a counterclaim, but remember, you can use one of these sources in your counterclaim where you sort of like, you could say like, all right, this is what Doc 9 is saying. Doc 9 doesn't support my position. It's saying X, Y, and Z. But have you thought about the way that those might be incorrect?